Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. I'm here, Universal Studios, for yet another Super Nintendo World update and an update on multiple projects, including a look at the new roller coaster area where a permit has just been filed. You probably won't see anything, but I definitely just want to show you that general area of where the coaster is rumored to be. So let's get right to it. Looking at the Embassy Universal Campus, I came up Lancashire today, which is that street over there, and you can really see the project growth. I mean, it's going to be an 11-story building, and a lot of the 11 stories have already been built and almost is topped out. You can see the crane is up there, and yeah, just a couple more floors to go, as this will open up next year. And then there's the second portion, the smaller 9-story building, and that is rapidly rising as well. So I see this project grow rapidly every week, about a floor more per week, which is fantastic. Looking at the Transformers mural, looking real good now. Really nice, deep, rich colors. You can kind of see over there the deep blues and the reds. Looking real good, as it was getting really faded before. So nice to see them working on that. Too bad they didn't take the opportunity to like expand it to these blank areas, or there's more blank areas to the right of this mural. I kind of wish they would have expanded it, maybe painted some more and expanded the mural, unless they don't plan maybe to keep the building around for longer. But yeah, it would have been a good idea to make it more lively over there, especially with the Nintendo building, Mario Kart building looking fancy over there. And there's even a food truck for the workers, an ice cream truck or food truck over there. That's nice. Looking over at the entrance to Nintendo with the marquee, looking fantastic. The warpipe looking the same, no green pieces, but it looks like they're definitely in preparation for those pieces to pop in. Peach's Castle, though, has some changes. Look at that. You can see the coloring to Peach's Castle. That's pretty cool. That's the biggest update of today, and they're getting that done. And when they get that done, then they'll just have those two major pieces left, because you got Peach's Castle looking pink, and then of course you have the warpipe, and then Bowser's Head and Toadstool Cafe working on. But yeah, let's take a close look into Peach's Castle. So yeah, you can see the pinks and the whites right there of the roof line for Peach's, and then this would be the entrance / exit to the land. Looking really nice, and a lot of scaffolding up. Again, they can potentially have Peach's Castle done by this weekend or next week, because she's not too big, and the middle of it and the majority of it's already done, so that's pretty good stuff. Moving along, you can see the piranha plants just chilling out. A lot of the animatronics still wrapped up in plastic. A lot of things wrapped up in plastic. Toadstool Cafe, still haven't seen Toad's Head or Bowser's Castle, but the preparation is there for the Toad Head to pop in, so that's very nice. Bowser's Head, the squares are there, but just waiting on his head to come on in. Probably focus on Peach's Castle first, and then maybe Toad's Cafe, then the entrance, then Bowser's Castle. I mean, all we need is Bowser's Head, and then Bowser's Castle is basically done, so that can be like a literal day job there, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. There's a lot of like, what is that? Is that scaffolding or wood or something just hanging out on the top of that building right there? And see anything else like spotting? Again, as always, if you spot anything that I don't mention, definitely put it in the comments below, because there's a lot going on here, so sometimes I don't see stuff. There's the shell over there is wrapped up. But yeah, the Peach's Castle looks fantastic. I'm very excited to see them finish off with that, and hopefully by the time I come back on Saturday or Sunday this weekend, it looks the top maybe even done as well, which is great. But you see they're actively working. Look at that, a lot of construction workers on there after they got their lunch break right there. Looks fantastic. Cannot wait to see the soft open potentially in January. So yes, permits were filed. The first one was filed for a geotechnical study for the new Fast and Furious coaster. They'll start over here on the special effects stage and come down the escalator and loop around, either under or over, around here in this general area, back to the fire station, loop back up. I'll be watching this project very closely. I believe I heard a rumored construction start date of potentially January or definitely sometime next year for an opening in 2024, which would be awesome. So we'll be watching this project very closely as we enter the new year, and we'll be watching those finally got the permitting site, so I'll be checking that daily. Maybe do like a weekly permit roundup of all the different permits that Universal files, kind of like a new series there. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, watching this whole area very closely as we move along the coming months. Looking at Nintendo from the Starway, looking fantastic as always. Bowser's Castle still has some scaffolding up on the very upper levels that should be going away soon. The entrance and marquee look fantastic. The marquees are maybe wrapped up in plastic. Yeah, it looks like it, to protect it from the elements. The clouds have not returned, so maybe that's the final decision on those clouds. But yeah, we're watching Peach's Castle very closely, starting again now and on Saturday when we come back. That'll be the main course of action. We'll see Bowser's Head, Toad's Cafe, and the entrance warp ride. That's gonna do it for this week's today's Super Nintendo World Update here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Let me know what you guys think of Peach's Castle starting to come into fruition, and the rest of land and the rumored the coaster rumored area. Let me know all that in the comments below. Subscribe for more theme park updates, and as always, have a fantastic day.